Alrighty, here's the investment philosophy results for March 2026. Now remember, our investment objective is we want a reward that's a lot bigger than the risk. That's the goal. And this is a client's results, fairly indicative. Let's see here, the last month minus 2.5%. Last 3 months minus 0.86, 12 months 5.7, 3 years 7.9, 5.5. And when you compare it to the benchmark, we've done better than the benchmark in the long run. In the short term, not so much. Another client, similar sort of results. This client hasn't been going for 5 years, but very close. And this one here, similar sort of results, better than the benchmark except in the last few months. And this is for the first client. Now, interesting thing here, you can see here for about 18 months there was no return because the money was in cash. Got a lousy return, but that was better than going backwards. And this went down because of interest rates rising and causing bonds to go down in value, which we'll explain a bit more later on. But then once got into buying, because markets became good value, things started to go up and up. The dark blue is the client, the light blue is the benchmark. And this is the other client, similar sort of story. Didn't do much, but didn't go down. And then went up. And same here. Client's portfolio and the benchmark. So why did we do okay? We got out of bonds in 2019, 2020. Interest rates were very low then. And then they went up, which caused bond prices, fixed interest prices, to go down. So because we didn't have them, we missed out on that negative result. In 2023 October, the market was good value. PE was in range, and so we bought. And that helped. It went up quite a bit. And then in late 24 to early 25, the market was overvalued, so we got out. It was around this. And missed out on the crash. So this reduce that means the signal was then to reduce. After the election of Donald Trump, the market fell. And so we didn't have as much in shares, so we missed out on that drop. Does it always work out? Not always. It is important to remember I'm not a genius. This is not rocket science. I just use some effective rules and have the discipline to follow them. Also, this presentation about the past is about the past, and the past is past. The future is a lot more important, and we're planning for that now. And here's a general advice warning. This is for general information only. Don't take it as specific personal investment advice. We do everything we can to make sure this is correct information. And before acting on any of this information, you need to get specialist advice. Takes into account your needs, objectives, and financial situation. Okay, thank you. Have a great day. And somehow I'll turn this video off and